I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. As thunderstorm chances decrease, storms still could be severe through early evening, but mostly along and east of the line from Columbus to Phillipsburg. Quarter-size hail and wind gusts near 60 are the main threats. Otherwise, high pressure builds in for dry weather tonight and a lot of the day tomorrow. With another cold front moving east, thunderstorms are possible tomorrow afternoon in west and central areas. Thunderstorms are then likely tomorrow night before decreasing chances from west to east on Independence Day. The highest chances of severe storms late tomorrow afternoon and evening are in west and central areas that are mostly along and west of Highway 183, where there is a slight risk of level 2 of 5. Hazards include large hail, wind gust over 60, a few tornadoes, and heavy rain on saturated ground causing flooding. We do have more on that severe weather threat on our KRVN Facebook page. Most of Independence Day through Friday is dry before some low-end thunderstorm chances return for the weekend. After highs in the upper 70s to the mid-80s for today through Friday, our daytime highs rebound into the mid-80s to the low 90s over the weekend and on Monday. The latest long-term forecast is trending a little warmer and drier than the previous forecast. Nebraska and Kansas temperatures the early half of next week expected to be seasonal before a warmer than normal outlook late next week through July 15th. By mid-July, central Nebraska daytime highs are usually in the upper 80s with average overnight lows in the low to mid-60s. Nebraska and Kansas rainfall Sunday through July 15th now likely to be slightly below normal. Key weather factors the markets are watching include additional flooding possible in the northwest Corn Belt, rain benefiting the rest of the Corn Belt, and the continuation of poor crop weather for northwest Europe and the Black Sea region. Active cold fronts tracking across the central and eastern U.S. generate scattered to widespread thunderstorms. 5-day rainfall is expected to reach 1 to 3 inches or more across portions of the plains, Midwest, Ohio Valley, and Southeast. The monsoon flow of moisture remains active across the southeastern half of the Four Corner states, while the rest of the western U.S. experiences hot and dry weather. Late week temperatures could top 120 at lower elevations of the desert southwest. Although much of the U.S. gets a reprieve from summery heat, warmer than normal temperatures prevail for the rest of the week in the west and deep south. Heat also returns across large sections of the Atlantic coast for Independence Day and beyond. In Europe, rain continues in most areas this week and next, keeping France and Germany too wet, but benefiting other areas in need. Southeast Europe, though, much drier and hotter with concerns of wildfire and drought, a trend that does not look to improve anytime soon. Most of the Black Sea region is seeing the expansion of drought. Heat this week in the Black Sea region is expected to add to the stress of developing summer crops. Only western Ukraine is expecting widespread rain this week. In southern Brazil, colder air most likely did not affect the winter wheat planting or maturing of second crop corn. There are concerns, though, of lingering rain in southern Brazil late this week into next week, causing some flooding, which would hamper the crops and transportation. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.